Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily English Lab podcast. Have you ever felt lost in a giant supermarket, not sure how to ask for help? Or stood in a clothing store, wanting to ask a simple question in English, but the words just wouldn't come? Maybe you've worried about asking for a different size or what to say when you need to return something. It can be a stressful and confusing experience, and it can totally drain the fun out of shopping. Well, don't you worry, because today, that all changes. In this video, we're going to learn 150 essential English sentences that will make you a confident shopper in any situation. By the end of our time together, you'll be able to handle everything from a trip to the local market to shopping online with total ease and confidence. This is your complete guide to mastering the language of shopping. Let's get started. Before we dive into any specific type of store, let's cover some general phrases that are useful everywhere. Think of these as your essential tools for starting a conversation and finding what you need. When you first walk into a shop, an employee, often called a shop assistant or sales clerk, might greet you. They might say, "Hello, can I help you?" Or, "Hi there, looking for anything in particular?" If you're just looking around and don't need help yet, you can use one of these very common and polite phrases. Let's practice the first one. Please repeat after me. I'm just looking, thanks. Let's say it again. I'm just looking, thanks. This is the most common way to say you don't need help right now. I'm just browsing, thanks. Repeat, please. I'm just browsing, thanks. Browsing is another word for looking around casually. This phrase is very natural and friendly. Not yet, thanks. Let's repeat that. Not yet, thanks. This tells the assistant that you're okay for now, but you might have a question for them later. However, a lot of the time, you do need help. The easiest way to get an employee's attention is to say, "Excuse me." Repeat after me. Excuse me. This is a polite way to begin a question or interrupt someone who is busy. Can you help me, please? Let's say it together. Can you help me, please? This is a simple and direct question that everyone will understand. Do you work here? Let's repeat it. Do you work here? This is really useful in large department stores where it might be hard to tell who the staff members are. Now let's learn how to ask where things are. This is one of the most important skills in any store. I'm looking for. Repeat after me. I'm looking for. You can add any item to the end of this sentence. For example, I'm looking for the bread, or I'm looking for men's shoes. Where can I find? Let's say that again. Where can I find? For example, where can I find the milk? This is a very direct way to ask for the location of an item. Could you tell me where the is? Repeat, please. Could you tell me where the is? For example, could you tell me where the checkout is? Using could makes the question sound a little softer and more polite. Sometimes you just want to know if the store even sells a particular item or brand. Do you sell? Let's practice. Do you sell? For example, do you sell organic vegetables? Do you carry? Repeat after me. Do you carry? For example, do you carry Sony headphones? Carry in this context means to have in stock or to sell. It's very common in American English. Do you have this brand? Let's repeat that. Do you have this brand? You can use this when you're holding a product or pointing to a picture of one. Let's imagine you're looking for a gift. I'm looking for a gift. Repeat, please. I'm looking for a gift. This tells the assistant your general goal. I'm looking for a gift for my friend. Let's say it again. I'm looking for a gift for my friend. This helps the assistant give you better recommendations. Finally, after an assistant has helped you, it's important to be polite. 15. Thank you for your help. Repeat after me. Thank you for your help. This is a simple and essential phrase for showing gratitude. All right, let's take our new phrases and head into a supermarket. Supermarkets can be huge, so knowing how to ask for things is key. We already learned where can I find and I'm looking for. These will be your best friends here. Imagine you're in the supermarket. You can ask, 16. Where is the dairy section? Repeat after me. Where is the dairy section? The assistant might reply, it's in aisle 4. An aisle is that long path between shelves. 17. Do you have any fresh bread? Let's repeat that. Do you have any fresh bread? You can replace bread with any food item. Fresh fish, fresh orange juice, and so on. When buying fruits or vegetables, you often buy them by weight. 18. How much is a kilo of apples? Repeat, please. How much is a kilo of apples? Just a note, in the United States, you'd be more likely to ask for the price per pound. 19. Can I have 2 kilos of potatoes, please? Let's say it together. Can I have 2 kilos of potatoes, please? Sometimes you don't want a prepackaged item. You can ask this at the deli counter. 20. Can you slice that cheese for me? Repeat after me. Can you slice that cheese for me? When looking at products, you might be curious about their origin. 21. Where is this from? Let's say it again. Where is this from? You can ask this about fruits, vegetables, or meats. For packaged goods, the expiration date is really important. 22. What is the expiration date on this milk? Repeat after me. What is the expiration date on this milk? This date tells you when the food is no longer good to eat. If you have special dietary needs, you'll need some specific phrases. 23. Do you sell vegetarian options? Let's practice this one. Do you sell vegetarian options? 24. Do you have any gluten-free products? Repeat, please. Do you have any gluten-free products? 25. Do you have any non-dairy milk? Let's repeat that. Do you have any non-dairy milk? This is for things like soy milk, almond milk, or oat milk. Sometimes you might find a product that's damaged. It's important to know how to mention this politely. 26. Excuse me, this package is open. Repeat after me. Excuse me, this package is open. 27. Excuse me, these eggs are broken. Let's say it again. Excuse me, these eggs are broken. Starting with excuse me is always a polite choice. Now let's talk about special offers. A very important word is sale. If an item is on sale, it means it has a discounted price. 28. Is this on sale? Repeat after me. Is this on sale? You might see signs that say, buy one, get one free, which is often shortened to BOGO. 29. Is this buy one, get one free? Let's practice that. Is this buy one, get one free? 30. Is it really 50% off? Repeat, please. Is it really 50% off? When you have everything, you'll go to the checkout. 31. Where is the checkout? Let's repeat this important question. Where is the checkout? At the checkout, the cashier might ask you. 32. Do you need a bag? Let's repeat that so you can understand it. Do you need a bag? In many places, you have to pay for bags, so you can say, yes, please, or no, thank you, I have my own. 33. I'd like a bag, please. Repeat after me. I'd like a bag, please. Let's imagine you're ready to pay, and you realize you forgot something. 34. Can I add one more item? Let's practice. Can I add one more item? This is a polite way to ask if you can quickly grab something before you pay. 35. I will take 2 of these, please. Repeat, please. I will take 2 of these, please. This is a clear way to tell the cashier how many of a certain item you want. Shopping for clothes brings its own special language. You need to talk about size, fit, color, and style. Let's head into a clothing store. First, you find an item you like, a shirt, a dress, a pair of pants. You want to see if it fits. This is called trying it on. 36. Can I try this on? This is a key phrase. Repeat after me. Can I try this on? This refers to one single item, like a shirt or a jacket. If you are holding something that comes in a pair, like shoes or pants, you should say, 37. Can I try these on? Let's repeat that. Can I try these on? The difference is tiny. This for one item, these for a pair. But it will make you sound very natural. After you ask to try something on, you need to know where to go. 38. Where are the fitting rooms? Let's say it together. Where are the fitting rooms? Fitting rooms are also called changing rooms. Both are correct. Now, let's talk about size. This is a huge topic. 39. Do you have this in a medium? Repeat after me. Do you have this in a medium? Sizes are often extra small, S, small, M, large, L, and extra large. 40. Do you have this in a bigger size? Let's practice that. Do you have this in a bigger size? Or the opposite. 41. Do you have this in a smaller size? Repeat, please. Do you have this in a smaller size? Maybe you need to be more specific about the problem. 42. This is too big. Let's repeat it. This is too big. 43. This is too small. And again, this is too small. Let's learn some more specific ways to talk about how clothes fit. 44. This is too tight. Repeat after me. This is too tight. Tight means it's too close to your body and feels uncomfortable. 45. This is too loose. Let's say that one. This is too loose. Loose is the opposite of tight. It's too big and baggy. 46. The sleeves are too long. Repeat, please. The sleeves are too long. And the opposite. 47. The sleeves are too short. But hopefully, everything is just right. 48. It fits perfectly. Let's say this positive phrase. It fits perfectly. 49. They feel comfortable. Repeat after me. They feel comfortable. You'd use they when talking about shoes or pants. Now, what about color and style? 50. Do you have this in other colors? A very useful question. Let's repeat it. Do you have this in other colors? 51. Do you have this in black? Repeat, please. Do you have this in black? 52. Can I see the other colors? Let's say that together. Can I see the other colors? Maybe you like the item, but not the material it's made from. 53. Is this made of cotton? Repeat after me. Is this made of cotton? You can ask about any material, wool, silk, leather, and so on. Sometimes you love something, but the price tag is a problem. 54. That's too expensive for me. Let's practice this polite phrase. That's too expensive for me. If you're not ready to buy, you need a polite way to say no thank you. 55. I'll think about it. Repeat after me. I'll think about it. This is a very common and polite way to end the conversation without buying the item. 56. It looks nice, but I'll think about it. Let's say that one. It looks nice, but I'll think about it. This is friendly and shows you appreciate their help. But what if you decide you have to have it? You can say, 57. I'll take it. A simple and direct phrase. Let's repeat it. I'll take it. 58. I'll take these. Repeat, please. I'll take these. If an item has a small flaw, like a loose button, you can ask about it. 59. This has a small mark on it. Can I get a discount? Let's practice this. This has a small mark on it. Can I get a discount? A discount is a reduction in the price. 60. Does this come with a spare button? Repeat after me. Does this come with a spare button? Many shirts and jackets come with a small extra button for repairs. Okay, time to get technical. Shopping for electronics like phones, laptops, or cameras requires a new set of words. Here, we talk about features, warranties, and all the details. When you enter, you can start with a general statement. 61. I'm looking for a new smartphone. Repeat after me. I'm looking for a new smartphone. You might have a budget, which is the maximum amount of money you want to spend. 62. My budget is around $500. Let's say that together. My budget is around $500. When looking at a product, you'll want to know about its functions. 63. Can you tell me about its features? Repeat, please. Can you tell me about its features? Features are the special things a product can do. Let's ask some specific questions. 64. How long does the battery last? A very important question for any device. Let's repeat it. How long does the battery last? 65. How much storage does it have? Repeat after me. How much storage does it have? Storage is the space for your photos, apps, and files. 66. Is it easy to use? Let's say that one. Is it easy to use? This is another way of asking if the product is user-friendly. You might want to compare two different products. 67. Which one do you recommend? Repeat, please. Which one do you recommend? 68. What's the difference between this one and that one? Let's practice this. What's the difference between this one and that one? Now for something very important for expensive items, the warranty. A warranty is a promise from the company to repair or replace the product if it breaks within a certain time. 69. Does it come with a warranty? Repeat after me. Does this come with a warranty? 70. How long is the warranty? And the follow-up question. How long is the warranty? 71. Is there an option for an extended warranty? Let's repeat that. Is there an option for an extended warranty? An extended warranty costs extra but covers the product for a longer period. Before you buy, you might want to give it a try. 72. Can I test it out? Repeat, please. Can I test it out? This is like trying on clothes, but for electronics. You might ask about what's included. 73. What comes in the box? Let's say it together. What comes in the box? For example, does it come with a charger and headphones? 74. Are the accessories included? Repeat after me. Are the accessories included? Accessories are extra items like cases, chargers, or cables. If you're buying a product that needs to be installed, you can ask, 75. Do you offer an installation service? Let's practice that. Do you offer an installation service? 76. Is this compatible with my other devices? Repeat after me. Is this compatible with my other devices? Compatible means that two devices can work together. 77. What is the return policy for this item? A very important question for expensive electronics. What is the return policy for this item? The return policy explains the rules for bringing an item back. 78. Is this the latest model? Let's say that one. Is this the latest model? This asks if it's the newest version available. 79. Do you have this in stock? Repeat, please. Do you have this in stock? In stock means the store has it available to sell right now. 80. Can you match the price I saw online? Let's say this together. Can you match the price I saw online? Some stores will lower their price to be competitive. Shopping at a local, open-air market can be a fantastic experience. The language can be a bit more informal, and in many cultures, you can negotiate the price. This is called bargaining or haggling. When you walk up to a stall, you can ask about the products. 81. How much is this? The most basic question. Repeat after me. How much is this? If you're pointing to a group of items, like a pile of tomatoes, you ask, 82. How much are these? Let's say that again. How much are these? At a market, freshness is everything. 83. Is this fresh? Repeat, please. Is this fresh? 84. When did this come in? Let's practice this. When did this come in? This is another way of asking how fresh something is. 85. Can I taste one? Repeat after me. Can I taste one? At some fruit stalls, the vendor might let you try a small piece before you buy. Now, let's talk about bargaining. This is not common in supermarkets in countries like the US or the UK, but it's very common in markets in many other parts of the world. The key is to be polite and friendly. You can start by asking, is this the best price? Let's say this politely. Is this the best price? Another gentle way to start is there any room to negotiate? Repeat after me. Is there any room to negotiate? You can also make an offer. Would you take $10 for it? Let's practice this. Would you take $10 for it? Be ready for them to say no or suggest a different price. A very common bargaining strategy is to buy more than one thing. What if I buy two? Repeat, please. What if I buy two? 89. Can you give me a discount if I buy three? Let's say that together. Can you give me a discount if I buy three? If the seller gives you a price, you can respond. 91. That's a little more than I want to spend. Repeat after me. That's a little more than I want to spend. This is a polite way to say the price is too high. 92. Can you do any better on the price? Let's say that one. Can you do any better on the price? This is a direct and common bargaining phrase. When you agree on a price, you can confirm it. 93. Okay, it's a deal. Repeat, please. Okay, it's a deal. 94. I'll take it for that price. Let's say that together. I'll take it for that price. Remember to be respectful. Bargaining should be a friendly chat. If you can't agree on a price, you can always say, "No, thank you, I'll keep looking." Repeat after me. "No, thank you, I'll keep looking." Then you can just smile and walk away. Of course, these days, a lot of our shopping happens online. Even though you're not speaking to someone face-to-face, you still need the right language for emails or online chat support. First, let's talk about delivery. 96. How long does delivery take? Repeat after me. How long does delivery take? 97. Is there a delivery fee? Let's say that again. Is there a delivery fee? A fee is just another word for a charge or a cost. 98. Do you deliver to my country? Repeat, please. Do you deliver to my country? Once you've ordered, you'll want to know where your package is. 99. Can I track my order? Let's practice this. Can I track my order? This will usually get you a tracking number to follow your package. 100. Where is my order? A more direct question. Repeat after me. Where is my order? Sometimes you need to make a change. 101. Can I change the delivery address? Let's say this one. Can I change the delivery address? 102. I'd like to cancel my order. Repeat, please. I'd like to cancel my order. Now about online returns. The rules can be different from in-store returns. 103. What is your return policy for online purchases? A very specific and useful question. Let's repeat it. What is your return policy for online purchases? 104. How do I return an item I bought online? Let's say that together. How do I return an item I bought online? 105. Do I have to pay for return shipping? Repeat after me. Do I have to pay for return shipping? Shipping is the cost of sending the package back. Let's discuss payment issues. 106. My payment was declined. Let's practice this. My payment was declined. Declined means the payment didn't go through. 107. Is it safe to use my credit card on your website? A question about security. Repeat after me. Is it safe to use my credit card on your website? 108. I received the wrong item. A common problem. Let's say this one. I received the wrong item. 109. The item I received is damaged. Repeat, please. The item I received is damaged. 110. Do you have customer service I can call? Let's say this together. Do you have customer service I can call? Sometimes it's just easier to talk to a person. You can also ask for a live chat option. We've reached the end of our shopping trip. It's time to pay. This happens at the checkout, cash register, or till. Let's learn the phrases you'll need. 111. I'm ready to pay. Repeat after me. I'm ready to pay. The cashier will tell you the total. They might say, that'll be $45.50, please. You need to know how you can pay. 112. Can I pay by card? This is a very common question. Let's repeat it. Can I pay by card? This means a credit card or a debit card. 113. Do you accept credit cards? Another way to ask. Let's practice. Do you accept credit cards? 114. I'll pay in cash. Repeat after me. Cash refers to physical money, like bills and coins. 115. Can I pay by mobile phone? Let's say this one. Can I pay by mobile phone? This refers to systems like Apple Pay or Google Pay. 116. Is contactless payment available? Repeat, please. Is contactless payment available? Contactless is when you just tap your card or phone on the machine. Sometimes you need to split the bill. 117. Can I pay with two different cards? Let's practice this. Can I pay with two different cards? 118. Can I pay half in cash and half on card? Let's say it together. Can I pay half in cash and half on card? After you pay, you might want proof of payment. This is called a receipt. 119. Can I get a receipt, please? This is very important. Repeat after me. Can I get a receipt, please? 120. Could you email me the receipt? In some stores, you can get a digital receipt. Could you email me the receipt? If you're buying a gift, you might need a special kind of receipt. 121. Can I have a gift receipt? Let's say that one. Can I have a gift receipt? A gift receipt shows the item but hides the price. It lets the person who gets the gift exchange it if they want. You might also ask for other gift services. 122. Could you gift wrap it for me? Repeat, please. Could you gift wrap it for me? Gift wrap means to put it in special, decorative paper. 123. Do you have a gift box for this? Let's say it together. Do you have a gift box for this? At the end of the transaction, the cashier might ask. 124. Would you like anything else? Let's repeat this to practice listening. Would you like anything else? You can reply, no, that's all, thank you. Or, yes, I'd also like. 125. Where do I pay? Repeat after me. Where do I pay? A useful question in a big department store with multiple pay points. Sometimes a purchase just doesn't work out. You get home and realize you bought the wrong size. Or maybe a product is faulty. You need to take it back to the store. This is called making a return. You can go to the customer service desk and start the conversation. 126. I'd like to return this, please. This is the key phrase. Repeat after me. I'd like to return this, please. The shop assistant will almost always ask this next question. May I ask why you're returning it? Let's repeat that so you'll understand it when you hear it. May I ask why you're returning it? You'll need to give a reason. Here are some common ones. 128. It's the wrong size. Repeat, please. It's the wrong size. 129. It doesn't fit. A similar phrase for clothes. Let's say it. It doesn't fit. 130. I bought it for someone, but they didn't like it. Repeat after me. I bought it for someone, but they didn't like it. 131. It doesn't work. This is for faulty electronics or appliances. Let's practice. It doesn't work. 132. It's faulty. Another word for not working correctly. It's faulty. 133. This item wasn't what I expected. A general reason if you just changed your mind. This item wasn't what I expected. The next thing the assistant will probably say is, 134. Do you have your receipt? Repeat after me so you recognize the question. Do you have your receipt? It's so important to keep your receipt if you think you might need to return something. Now, you usually have two main options, a refund or an exchange. A refund is when you get your money back. An exchange is when you trade the item for a different one, like a different size or color. 135. I'd like a refund, please. Let's say that one. I'd like a refund, please. 136. Can I exchange this for a different size? Repeat, please. Can I exchange this for a different size? 137. I'd like to exchange this for the same item, but one that isn't broken. A specific request. Let's practice it. I'd like to exchange this for the same item, but one that isn't broken. Sometimes a store can't give you a refund, especially if the item was on sale or you don't have a receipt. They might offer you store credit. Store credit is like a gift card that you can use to buy something else in that same store. 138. We can offer you store credit. Let's repeat that so you understand it. We can offer you store credit. You can ask about the rules before you buy. 139. What is your exchange period? Repeat after me. What is your exchange period? This is the number of days you have to return something. For example, 14 days or 30 days. 140. Are there no refunds on sale items? Let's practice this question. Are there no refunds on sale items? If you're having an issue and the assistant can't help, you might need to talk to their boss. 141. Could I speak to the manager, please? Let's say this politely but firmly. Could I speak to the manager, please? 142. Can you sign here, please? Repeat after me. Can you sign here, please? This is for their records to prove you got your refund. 143. I'm sorry, I don't have the receipt. Repeat after me. I'm sorry, I don't have the receipt. If you say this, you might only be able to get an exchange or store credit. 144. I bought this online. Can I return it in store? A great question for online shoppers. I bought this online. Can I return it in store? 145. I was given this as a gift. Can I exchange it? Let's say this last one. I was given this as a gift. And there you have it. 150 essential English sentences for pretty much every shopping situation you can think of. We've gone through the supermarket, the clothing store, the electronics shop, the local market, and the world of online shopping. You've learned how to ask for help, talk about size and price, bargain politely, and return items with confidence. Great job today! With these phrases, you're now ready to handle any shopping trip in English. You can speak clearly, understand what people are saying back to you, and feel much more in control. The next time you walk into a store, remember these sentences, practice them, use them. The more you do, the more natural they'll feel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and share it with your friends who are also learning English. And for more practical English lessons to build your confidence, don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments which phrases you found the most useful. Keep practicing, and happy shopping!